Hello, this is Fuzzy Wingman, and I'm playing some more Aeronautica Imperialis. Sounds like my neighbors today decided to start blasting some music. I suspect they're going to probably do that throughout my whole recording, and I'm going to be slightly annoyed. So I'm hoping that I'm got enough white noise, other background noise, to drown it out, since if I was in any other part of the building, my house, you would definitely be hearing this, but looked at my the peaks on my audio recording. I think we're gonna be okay, especially because that would be like licensed music that I'm just gonna be annoyed about. Anyway, for the mission and stuff like that, I should get that shown. I'm actually going to be doing from the Rin's World Air War book. Doing a bombing mission. So we got 3 ground targets with 4 structure points. We got the Navy and Astra Militarum going out as the attacker. And this time doing Taoist defenders. Now if you notice, these reds tend to be my orc ground defenses and ground structures. Well, I didn't buy any of the Tau stuff because it's super expensive, and just decided this will be the orc ones. So these will be the Tau ones. So this is representing Tau's Skyfire platform and Tau structure targets. So yeah, I verified in the FAQ that the ground defenses could be anywhere within 3 hexes of... That was a squeaky outside. I verified that the ground defenses could be anywhere within 3 hexes of the ground targets. So obviously they're there. Because there's far forward this way, due to the fact that those planes are not going to make it in time to really defend these structures from these planes. Because, well, these are vendettas. And vendettas have a lot of las fire, which means they can shoot from quite a distance. I will also be doing something I don't always do. I'm going to be playing with bad weather. Funny enough, you're supposed to find the weather after deployment. So, it's not like... So somehow when the plane's flying into the airspace, they're like, oh, oops, we either flew above or below the storm. Instead, as they're flying through the storm, maybe they adjust their altitude. Okay. I'm going to mark it over here. The altitude level for the weather is 3. At the moment, everyone is in bad weather. So that means no long distance. Of course, the vendettas have infrared targeting. So now that means they're even more deadly in this because medium range they are not reduced. The 2 barracudas also have infrared targeting, so they can deal with some of this. And the Tiger Shark does not, but then again, the Tiger Shark hits the hardest at close range. So these planes, they were kind of hoping that they would be at just above the weather. So that way they can, if anything was trying to come at them above weather, they have Sky Strike missiles, so they can hope to try to defend against some of the air forces above the weather, but nope. And these ones are going in for strafing runs, so they have to be down there. So in this case, we've got to choose maneuvers. I'm going to edit, actually no. I'm not going to edit this particular one out because everyone's doing the same maneuver of 1. It's just, the only reason I would edit it out is taking the time to grab all the tokens. But quite simply, actually, these guys could think, well, no, he definitely wants to go 1 because that, and this guy could do 1 because he could do 2 later. I just need one more 1 token. There it is. Cool. No need to edit out because that was quick. I have, again, my initiative token for me over on my side. I know it'll be useful for the viewer, but... Do I have extra purple dice? Here, I'll have... These will be my initiative indicators then. So, first I'll roll dice. Okay, so I'll do it as this way, so you guys see. Tau has the initiative. While Imperial Navy and National Military Army do not. Alright. They're just going to move him right away. He's at his max speed of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will not have medium range to anyone. So he's just going to kind of... Does he want to... Since his altitude is matched to the bombers, he's wondering if he should change it. He's not going to change it because he could drop down and match these guys' altitude on the next turn if they're still there. This guy's going to go... He's going a speed of 2. 1, 2. He's then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still medium range. And then he could just keep lowering his speed until he's just basically hovering and firing on those targets if they're still alive. Since 6 las cannon shots, you would think might kill it. He's going at a speed of... At 6, right? Yes, because this is the one that can go the fastest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. I bumped a guy with my belly. So this guy will go. 1, 2. Also doing the same thing as this guy. Basically, they're hoping to just blast those quickly. Speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're at max speed because they're really hoping to get closer to do their job. I mean, you can already see, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only way he's going to get medium range. If he was in front of one of these people, he wouldn't have gotten it. And, like, these are the only people he might get medium range shots at. And think about it, they're currently at altitude 3. They can change that. Well, medium range, they only want to be careful of these two because these ones have the infrared. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no way any of these are going to be medium except for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So even though he's going his speed of 5, he's going to maintain that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. It doesn't matter for him. This guy, though, if he's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he will be medium range of that guy. Yeah, he's still going to go speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he's going to do the daring thing and drop his altitude to 1 because he's at a speed of 5 and he's currently at altitude of 3, but he can go down by 2. But that will put him over max speed. So, does he break up? Nope. That's even him passing a handling check. Since breaking up is literally just roll dice 3 or higher, you're good. So he didn't break up, and now he's at an altitude that none of these can hit him. So we go with Tau firing first. Can these even go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So medium range to these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could shoot them. Oh, with how the Sky platform works, even though they're medium, they don't have the infrared, so they have to have how many shots they have at medium range. They're still better at shooting medium range than things at close range. I mean, this guy, they have to hit on 6s, so they're not even going to bother. So this guy is going to shoot at him. Because it's going to be 5 shots. And he's only an altitude of 1, so it's still 5s to hit. Oh my lord! That's 4 hits out of 5 shots. 5s to damage. Jesus. He's got 1 structure health left already. Well, nothing else can shoot at him right now because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, yeah, this thing doesn't even have it in him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's out of range of everything but this. Since he doesn't want to get shot next and potentially destroyed by that, just seeing what this guy did, he's going to fire at his target. Infrared targeting, so no reduction of shots. So 6 shots. He's at an altitude of 1, so it's strafing run. 5s to hit. 1 hit. But it's 2 to damage. Oh my god. Now he's going to do his best to shoot at this guy. 5 shots, 5s to hit. Alright, there we go. Not instantly reducing a plane to almost dead in one really, really lucky round of firing. So yeah, I've had to mark 2 different weapons on these bases because 1 is bombs and I gave them 2 sets of Sky Strike missiles. He's actually thinking of shooting next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will shoot at this guy. I mean, it's medium range. But we'll first fire his his just las cannon. Actually, we'll first do his dorsal turret because that's all around. I mean, you still reduce the number of shots by half. You divide it in half and round up. So it's 1 shot from the dorsal turret, 5 to hit, nothing. 1 shot from the last cannon, nothing. And we'll spend at least 1 Sky Strike missile. And it's going to be 1 shot. Doesn't hit. So he's fired everything, missed everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these can't shoot him, but this guy can, so he's the only one that can shoot now. He's got the paired heavy plasma accelerator. He does not have infrared targeting. So he's also reduced to 1 shot because of the bad weather. And he can only shoot at this guy. So he's going to shoot 1 shot, 5 to hit, because they're the same altitude. He also misses. This guy can actually do a strafing run shot, because, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can do either of these targets. Who does he want to shoot at? I mean, it's literally one of these targets. He thinks this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy could bomb it next turn, and then he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can't get over it in this turn. But this guy will be bombing it, and he thinks it will probably get destroyed from that. So he's going to shoot at that target. The one that got hit by his shots and did nothing. So he's going to fire. 5 to hit. Nothing. At this point, I might as well go. We're done. Wait. This guy hasn't fired. He hasn't fired yet. Duh. So I have all these tokens, and I'm like, hey, I never put one on him. So he's going to fire now. Since I know these guys have fired, both these ones. So he's going to fire at that target. Let's do it now before I forget. 6 shots, 5s to hit. He got nothing. So all these las cannon shots did nothing. He's probably going to die and this target's going to live just because of the stupidity of this. So no one's tailing. It's not disengagement phase. I actually got a round counter. I'm just going to roll initiative. Oh, no. Before you roll initiative, you choose maneuvers. I'm probably going to do some editing because I actually have to do some thinking for these 3. Okay, maneuvers have been chosen. Now I roll initiative. I'll just use the initiative dice. Alright. This time humans have the initiative. And they'll do this bomber first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. He wants to maintain this speed. He will be like this. And then he's going to do also the crazy lower his altitude to 1. And because he lowered his altitude, we see if he breaks up. Nope. He's good. And Tau. This one's gonna low. Ooh, now they just kind of realized some potential mistakes they made. So they're going after these ones. But if they lower their, no, screw it. They'll just do. Keep their speed at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower altitude to 1 because gotta maintain. Can they go up to speed of 6? No, so they're gonna have to. They want to be facing this way or this way. And they're gonna maintain facing this way. They'll have to do a breakup test. Ooh. Lost a structure point. And damn, that's that Barracuda is almost dead. What does he want to do? If he goes, his throttle's 1, so he can go up to 3, go like 1, 2, 3, be out of the Barracuda shots, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, he won't have any shots there. Or it goes like 1, 2, 3, and then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, you might as well just lower his speed to 1. Go forward just a little bit and still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and still be able to shoot there. He will probably just have to shoot first because he's probably going to die from everything. This one's going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop to an altitude of 1. Maintain the facing. And also see if they do a breakup. I guess eventually it was going to start failing breakup tests. It's just funny that it's only on one team that happens with. And this guy's going to do the same thing of drop to a speed of 1 and just go slightly forward. At this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they've made it so these guys are medium range. So they could think about shooting these guys, but if they shoot ground targets, that's kind of priority. What's the throttle? Yeah, he can go throttle 4. He's now actually doing a thinking of how he's going to move his maneuver for even next turn. Yep, he's going to drop his speed to 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy, he's doing a snap turn. currently his speed is 6. He could drop his speed to 5, so he's going to go to 5. And go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 5. He wants to be able to shoot at this bomber. He's got the plasma. They're pretty confident he could survive a round of shooting from him. Oh, and he's dropping his altitude to 1. Whoops. All this was to set up altitude of 1, and then I'll bring him back up to his speed of 6, but it doesn't go over his max, so he doesn't have to do a breakup test. So now that we got shooting and human shoot first, he's going to shoot first because he thinks he's going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still medium range. 6 shots of las cannons, 5s to hit because strafing run. Gets at least 1 hit. Can we actually damage this time? Yes. It's not extra damage, but hey, we'll take at least A damage on that structure. Means they can at least do more than draw now. So he is fired. At this point, I don't think they could stop him necessarily from bombing with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the ground targets could shoot at some of those planes, but they know they could stop this guy potentially. So they're going to have the Barracuda shoot at this guy, since it has infrared. So it's going to do its 2 shots from its Sif Strike rail gun. They're at the same altitude, so 5s to hit. Nothing. And missile pods. 3 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit. Missile pods damage on 4. Does the damage. So 1 damage on him. And the Barracuda has fired. Next, we're actually going to do this guy doing his thing. Right, so the weapons have to fire in the same arc, so if he does bombing, his rear gun can't shoot at him. Which is kind of sad. But he can have the dorsal turret shoot at that guy, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's close range. So let's do the dorsal turret shooting at this guy. Matched altitudes, 5s to hit, 3 shots. Gets a hit. 5 to damage. Doesn't damage. But we're dropping bombs on the, that little thing, the ground defense. So it's 8. He's at altitude 1, so it's 4s to hit. So 3 hits so far, and then this is 6 dice, so I need to roll 2 more dice. So out of 8 roll dice, 5 hits. Alright, I'm going to lower his bombs to now he only has 2 left. And they damage on 2 or higher. So, oh yeah, and the extra damage is on 5, so 4, 5, 6 damage on just this thing. There's no bomb creep because there's nothing around it, but it's gone. So, boom. So it did his job of bombing something to protect him. So now nothing could shoot at him. He's already fired. You know what they're going to do to him next? He's going to fire everything into him. And we'll do his missile pod first because, actually, missile pod is only front arc, so this is the only thing in his front arc. Close range, so 1 shot. But it hits. 4 to damage. Doesn't damage. And now 4 shots from the paired heavy plasma cannon. Nothing. We're now just going to do him. He's going to do the dorsal turret at that, so might as well just do those 3 shots. 3 shots, 5s to hit. Nothing, as expected. And we'll drop the 8 bombs on this. So, 4s to hit because altitude 1. 2 hits so far, and then 2 more dice because there's 8. It's supposed to be 8 in total. It's only 3 hits. But it's damaging on 2s and 5s extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just enough to destroy the ground defense. I would destroy the target. So the target's been eliminated. So that's good for humans already. And really bad for Tau because really at this point there's no... They could continue trying to... Well, we'll see if this guy just puts this plane down, so he's going to fire next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is medium range. So we'll do the missile pod first. 3 shots, 5s to hit. 1 hit. This could destroy him. There we go. Pew. And now... No. Now he shoots. So he's gonna fire his 6 las cannon shots into the ground target. 5s to hit. 2 hits. 2s to damage. 6s or more. 1 damage. It's so sad when I keep rolling those 1s right afterwards. But he is fired now. Ground target, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can shoot at him. It actually is going to shoot at him. It would rather try to take him down than focus on those. It gets more shots at medium range anyway, and he's at medium range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 5 shots at medium range. 5s to hit. 1 hit. Does another damage. So he's almost dead. And they're hoping to put an end to him. Okay, so firing has been completed. Marauders might have a lot of work set out for them. Now I need to start choosing maneuvers. Okay, maneuvers have been chosen. There was no one tailing, so there's no tailing fire. So we go straight into initiative. Ooh, humans still have it. So, yep, now it's movement time. He's going to maintain his speed of 4 and do a turn. 3, so it's 1, 2, face this way. 3, 4. See, he's passed over that. Now he's got a rear view for bombs. This guy is going to do a snap turn. So you want to maintain a speed of 5. If it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So, boop. And now humans again. This guy's doing a swoop, which is he faces there, does his turn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was at a speed of 5. He's maintaining his speed of 5. So he now also can bomb. So both targets can be bombed this turn and potentially cause problems for the Tau. So he's got a snap turn as well. He's going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that. He wants to be close range. This time he is going to be tailing. So we'll see what happens. Now they move this guy. He's going to actually increase his speed to 2. And go. He's doing a swoop and doing 1, 2. Because now he's out of range of the ground defense. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's bad weather, so they can't hit him. That puts it so that way they have to get a plane in view of him. But they also don't think he's as much as a threat as, say, these guys. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then he won't have the shots. Or he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or go 1, 2, 3. And face that way because he can drop his speed to 3. He's right. Yes, he has a throttle of 2 and his min speed is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yep. He will do the 1, 2, 3, face that way, drop where his speed was dropped to there. He'll maintain that altitude. I'll actually need to move this a little bit more this way. So now everything's this way. Humans can shoot first. Let's see here. This guy would have to get somewhat lucky to be able to destroy him one round of shooting. So they're actually going to shoot this guy first. He can't shoot the rear gun and the bomb, so he'll just shoot the bombs. And his dorsal turret will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So his dorsal turret will also shoot at this guy. It's the same altitude. He doesn't have infrared, so it's medium range, so he's only got one shot at that distance. 5 to hit. Doesn't hit. But his bombs are not impacted, so let's drop those bombs. Boom, 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 boom. It's 4s to hit because of the fact that he's at altitude 1. So now I roll 2 dice extra because of, there's only 8 rolls. But hey, out of 8, 4 hit. That's pretty average. And now he just needs all of them to be 2s. Yep. Actually, it was 3 structure wounds left. So yeah, he could have rolled 1-1 there and it would have still been blown up. So destroyed. That ground target is gone. And he is fired. So the only reason for these guys to continue shooting at him is, well, to gain points. Because at this point now, it's just everyone's going to be shooting at each other. Oh, right. I should be keeping an eye on the rounds. Pretty sure I'm on round 3. Yeah, because round 1, the bombers was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then round 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish or something like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We're on round 3. The reason why this is important is once the ground targets are gone, they might literally spend the rest of the game just flying around avoiding everyone. Because they want to evacuate. This is one of those times where in real life they'd just be like, it's time to evac. Like, time to disengage. We did our job. Let's get out of here. I mean, no one's at 25% yet. So now we're going to shoot this Tau first into him. 2 shots from the Swift Strike Railgun. He's at medium range, but he has infrared targeting, so he doesn't care. Misses. Missile pod. Misses. Now this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, he's got a lot of damage he could just try to do. So his dorsal target actually go down the line. First we'll start with his las cannon, since I'm just going to go down the line of the card. Las cannon. Taking a shot at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't have infrared, so he has to do half the shots because of bad weather. So 5 to hit because altitudes are matched. Doesn't. I'm going to spend one of his Swift Strike missiles. He's going to fire another one. Going to fire one. Misses. He doesn't think he's going to have many other opportunities. He's going to actually spend his last Swift Strike missile as well. And it hits. Damage is on 3. God damn. He gets his one hit and then it does nothing. Well, now he's going to do his dorsal turret, which has one shot at him, 5 to hit. Hits, but damages on 5. Okay, fine. He damages this guy. And now his bomb bay. 8 shots. Forced to hit because he's at an altitude of 1, and I rolled 2 more dice because it's 8, and I had 6 dice. Anyway, average 4 hits. Those are all extra. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, that's more than double. It's gone. Very, very gone. And now he is fired. This guy no longer has any shots on anyone. So we just go to the tower trying to shoot this guy down. So let's just do this guy first. That Barracuda will do his 3 missile pods, 5s to hit, nothing. His burst cannon, 6 shots, 5s to hit, 3 hits, 5s to damage. Look at that, he did 2 damage. And he is fired. Now we'll do this guy, 1, 2, 3. They have 4 shots at close range. 5s to hit, 2 hits, 5s to damage, nothing. This guy firing 1 shot from the missile pod, doesn't hit. 4 shots from the plasma accelerator, nothing. Okay, that's all firing. I'm going to verify that even if the ground targets, just all the ground targets are destroyed, they actually remain in airspace. Okay. They keep going. I should mark this guy's tailing, because he will get to do some tailing. So now to choose maneuvers, which starts getting funky. Okay, maneuvers have been chosen. Now I roll initiative. Humans still have it. Tailing fire happens now. So he's shooting at him, obviously. He does have a rear gun, so he will get to defend himself. And they technically happen simultaneously. So we'll first do him firing to him. 1 shot from the missile pod actually hits. Actually damages. And now the 4 shots from the plasma accelerator gets a hit. It's a 3 to damage. 6 is extra, but he didn't get that extra, so that's all of his firing. And now he fires back with his rear turret of 3 shots, 5s to hit. 2 hits, 5s to damage though. Does a damage, so they exchange some damage, but he's in worse shape. But we still get to do... He still survived. So movement. We're going to do this one. He's going to go like that. And then face this way. So he's speed of 5 right now? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this thing is actually in his rear arc. So he can drop bombs on it. So he's going to maintain an altitude of 1. Remove the targeting. He did a snap turn, but I don't know if that will help. Oh, snap turn allows him to go this way kind of thing. And he's currently speed 6 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He wants to be there, so they'll make this guy move first. He's doing a stoop. He's currently at a speed of 3. He can go up to 5. And he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Face that way and be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Increase speed to 4. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Face that way. Maintains altitude, so he's matched to that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes sense. This guy, he's doing a swoop. And he's going to go... He's got a speed of 4 right now. Throttle of 1. Min speed of 2. He'll... No, he should be at bombs of 1 because he's dropped bombs on 2 different targets. He's swoop. One, 2, 3, 4. And he'll still drop down to 3. Actually, no. He'll go up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Face this way. It's somewhat random facing, but he doesn't care because he's going to go up to an altitude of 3. And just drops the speed to 4. And he doesn't have to bomb anything anymore, so he doesn't need to be that low to the ground anymore. He's just going to start going up. Force people to follow him if they want him. I mean, the only people who can't go up to an altitude of 5 is this guy. So they can start bringing it up into the upper air. So now... Tau will actually do this guy next. He will stoop. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Face this way. Up to an altitude of 3. Drop back down to a speed of 4. Basically, he's following him. Use this guy. He's doing a swoop. Has a throttle of 1. So you can go like 1, 2, 3. And then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Long range and he won't be able to do anything. Go like 1, 2. And then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from him. But he can't face that guy. Well, if this guy snap turns and he's over here, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? Alright, he's gonna go up to a speed of 3 and go 1, 2, 3 and face this way and hope he's facing something he could shoot at. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as if that guy is there. This guy's snap turning. He's currently got a speed 6, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he reduces speed to 5, he'll be here. But he can't actually target that guy since he has to face this way. So he has to be at least here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, he can't do anything and avoid that guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is his max speed anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he wants to shoot at this guy, he has to do it this way. So now humans... Oh, right. Turn 4. Gotta keep track of that. So humans can shoot first. Who wants to shoot right now? I guess him, because he could do a lot of damage real quick. We'll just ignore this guy at the moment. He's going to do his rear bombs on this thing. His final bombs. I mean, he's going to... If he takes one more hit, he's dead. So he's just going to do that. And he's going to do his dorsal turret. Actually, probably into this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's going to be one shot. But if he does it this guy, he has more of a chance of helping. So he's going to do dorsal turret into that guy. Rear bombs in this. And last cannon can't do anything. And Sky Strike can't do anything. So he's going to first do his dorsal turn to him. 3 shots. 5's to hit. Because we're the same altitudes, correct? Yeah, because he's still on altitude 1. So that's 2 hits. 5's to damage. Just snake eyes that. And now his final bombs. 8 shots. 4's to hit because, same altitude. And then I roll 2 extra dice because that's 6 dice, not 8. There we go. So out of 8 dice rolls, we have 5 hits. Not bad. Let's see how much boom he does. A lot of boom. So he blew that target away. So yeah, now more forces are destroyed. So that's destroyed. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can't shoot at this guy because they're still in bad weather. Bad weather's up to 3, so no one's escaped it. Honestly, there's nothing to stop people from just getting shot at this point, so he's just going to shoot him because he's just hoping to put him down now. 1 shot from the missile pod. Hits. This is probably it. Nope. Doesn't damage. Paired heavy plasma. That's a hit. That's more likely to go boom. It did 1 damage, but that's all he needed to finally take down this plane. It lost its 5th structure point, and down it goes. But there's still planes to shoot, and planes to do shooting. So we're actually going to do this guy next. The only thing he could fire is his dorsal turret. Because this guy's the same altitude. So his rear gun can't see it. So he'll do his dorsal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Medium range. Still in weather, so reduce his shots to 1. 5 to hit. It hits. 5 to damage. He knocks it out of the sky. So he did his job. It's 25%. What's 25% of 5? Well, 2 models is still 40%. 1 model is 20%. So there we go. They have to take out one of these to reduce it. He could do shooting right now at nothing because this guy's at 2 altitudes higher. So he's skipped. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 last cannon shots on that guy. Same altitude, so 5's to hit. Only 1 hit. These last cannons have not done great this game. They've done better in other games. But that is an extra damage. So this guy goes to 4 damage on him. So he is very weak now. Yeah, and maneuvers are done. So, no tailing. No one's at 25% yet, so we still engage. So we're going to be going to round 5. Now I choose some maneuvers. What the hell do I choose? Okay, maneuvers are chosen. It's a little hard to figure out what's going to happen. Initiative. Humans still have the initiative. So they're actually going to start with this guy. He's going to raise his speed to 5. Do a turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Face this way. But then, because he's at a speed of 5, he's going to increase his altitude all the way up to 5. Which increases his speed back down to 4. I'm going to remove his bombs token because there's nothing to bomb unless a plane lands, which is really stupid at this point. So he's there at an altitude of 5. He's above the weather, but no plane can go up to match him at this time because all they can do is go up to 3 from 1, and, well, he's still up there. Tao will actually do this guy. He's doing a level flight, and he's gonna maintain his speed of 6 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then increase his altitude to 3. Drop his speed down to 5. Crap, was it there? I think he started there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm guessing it's there instead. I might be off by a tile. Uh-oh. Oh, well. He's going now. He did a snap turn. So he's going to have to face this way. So if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, he's facing that way and it does nothing. But he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And be facing forward. Like, basically, if he wants to get the guy to even be visible, it's there. But then he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and still in the weather. He's still going to go up to 4. And speed of 4. Since his throttle's only 1, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Face this way. Take his damage with him. And then increase his altitude to 2. Decreases his speed to 3. He has some trouble climbing up to meet everyone else. The Barracuda is stooping. Speed of 4 right now, can go up to a speed of 5. So you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And face the guy. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw it, he's got shots at that distance. And so he'll be at a speed of 5. And he'll raise his altitude to match. So he's only going up to an altitude of 2. Brings his speed down to 4. But he might at least be able to put a plane down. Which then might make this disengage phase. So humans can shoot first. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. He has no side. He just has the front weapons, and, well, he's the only thing he can shoot at is that, but weather prevents him from doing long-range shots. And he doesn't shoot anything, so the only person I can shoot is this guy. That whole turn is just going to be him. So close range, we'll start with the missile pod. 1 shot, doesn't hit. Burst cannon, 3 shots, no hits. So firing's done. We go to turn 6. Because planes are still not 25% or less, and go back to choosing maneuvers. Okay, maneuvers chosen. Still not 100% sure if we're going to line up with things. Oh, that's the same dice. Same roll. And still, humans have the initiative. So he's doing a swoop. We'll do him first. He's currently at a speed of 4. He's going to actually drop his speed down to 3. Yep, he only has a throttle of 1. And go 1, 2, 3. And he can face this way, so he'll face this way, maintaining his altitude of 5. And they don't really want to move him now because they want to stoop him later. He's going to do a turn. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he wants to be close range, so he could drop his speed to say he's got a throttle of 2, so he can drop his speed to 3 and go 1, 2, 3, and then have some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't like that, but he's doing it. 1, 2, 3. I mean, he can only go to an altitude of 4. He can't go up to 5. He'll lower his speed down to 2. His min speed is 1, so he's okay. His medium range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gives him more shots. However, his dorsal turret can't shoot him because he's lower altitude, so he only has the las cannons. But that might still be deadly enough. And now they have to do this guy next. He's got to turn. He's going to increase his speed to 4. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and face this way. And he's going to maintain his altitude. Because if he gets next turn speed of 5, he can then start matching things. And now this guy stoops. So I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he's on a... Yes, 5 is his max speed. And then face there. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's doing that. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind, he's going to maintain his speed of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then face this way. He's so close. Speed is maintained at 4, altitude is maintained so he can get medium range shots. So humans shoot first. They're going to shoot him because if he can do 1 damage... knock it out of the sky, he can stay alive, potentially. So, twin las cannon. I mean, this is all he has. He's already fired all of his sky strike. And rear can't shoot this guy, so 2 shots from the twin las, since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's the hit. Nothing. He is fired. Barracuda will try to end this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He might be in the weather, but he's infrared targeting, so 3 missile pod shots. No hits. 6 first cannon shots. There we go. That's 4 hits. He just needs one of these to be a 5 or higher. There he goes. He does 3 damage. It's gone. But now this guy is firing. He's at medium range, so he's got his 3 missile pods. No hits. But only 2 plasma. 1 hit. He needed that. He needs one of these to... He's got his 1 damage. He's happy about that because he did... It's going to turn into disengage phase, and he's worth points now. He doesn't have rocket booster, so he can't disengage from up here. But this guy can, but I think he has to be at an altitude of 5 now. I'll have to double check the rocket boosters. Because either way, we now go into disengage phase. He can only go up to a speed of 4. Even if it does a swoop, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 away there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Pretty much no matter what he's going to do, it's going to be about 8. He can't make that in this turn. So this guy cannot disengage. He was damaged. I'll need to double check rocket boosters. Rocket boosters, it would have to be an altitude of 5 right now because it's before you adjust altitude, it disengages. Well, this guy can easily disengage, so he will disengage. But could this guy do anything to get out? He has a throttle of 2. He has a speed of 2. So he can go up to speed of 4. Maneuvers 1 through 4. So he could do like 1, 2, 3, 4. And be facing this way. Because his speed is at 2, he cannot... I don't think he can disengage. I don't think he has anything that... Even if he goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, he's also not disengaging. Only this guy would be able to disengage. So... time to see how many points they got just from destroying the structures. It was 5 points for each structure they destroyed, structure point. And in total, there was 12. So that's 60 points straight off the bat. And they would have to destroy the attackers' plane so badly. So, right now, let's kind of give an idea. Since this is a flat 100 points again. So he's worth 50%. Which is a lot. I think he was 27 points. And you round up. So he's still 14 points there. So basically 100 points minus 13 points is how many points the Tau had. He was 30 points, so they get 15. So basically 15 denied there. This guy's... he had the burst cannon. I think the infrared is +2, so he's like 28. 28 divided by 4. Well, I can divide it half twice, so 14. 7 points. They only gain 7 points from there. So that means if I take 100 and subtract 21, and then like the 15 there. So they're 100 minus 36 is where they're at. But then I add the 60 points, they're going to be way over 100. So humans still win. Simply because they destroyed all 3 structures. Because that puts their total way above 100. And at that point, even if Tau wiped completely every plane off the board, they would have had to maintain most of their fleet to win. And they didn't. I mean, this guy was almost gone at that point. Everyone was one shot away on Tau's side. He still had 4 health left, even. They just barely managed to ding him at the end. So that was an interesting game. It was fun to try out some more Tau. But, yeah. I thought it was going to be somewhat one-sided because of the Valkyries. The Vendettas. I thought they were just going to shoot a target and destroy it first turn, potentially. I've gone somewhere it's like roll this, and they got like 4 hits. You know, it's just they kept going 1 hit and then rolling 1. But still, they could have potentially done 1 or... They did 1 damage. They almost had 2 damage just from shooting. Maybe it was better if they were focused on shooting planes, but they still won, so it doesn't matter. It just means Tau didn't really have a chance. Because otherwise, they would have just focused on shooting things other than what the bombers were going to bomb the crap out of. Anyway, have a fabulous day, everybody.